supposed to be a fucking
Wow.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, okay. So you think that shit's cool? You think it's cool, right? Come on, let's go. Where's that nigga at, right? Where's that nigga at? Come on, no, wake up. I don't care. Where's that nigga at? Wow. Wow, Phoebe. Right? Wow. Tell his ass to come out, right? Tell his ass to come out. I already saw his ass on the ring camera. Hey, man, get the fuck out of here. Come on, come out. I'm finna break this motherfucker. Tell his ass to come outside. Tell his ass to come outside. Oh, wow. So you got a nigga shirt on and shit, right? Think that shit's cool?
You're supposed to be a fucking
Wow.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, okay. So you think that shit's cool? You think it's cool, right?
Yo. Open up. Yep. Is Elena there? What the fuck are you doing? I tracked her location. She's here. What is my wife doing here with you?
Wife?
Yes, my wife. What the fuck is she doing here? What are you talking about, your girlfriend? What the fuck is she doing? Is she there? Is she there? What do you mean now? How the fuck do you know her?
She's my girlfriend. I met her on Tinder like 4 or 5 months ago.
My wife? You met my wife on Tinder?
Yes.
What the fuck are you? Let me see. There's no fucking way she's on Tinder. There's no fucking way.
Her?
What the
on Tinder?
This is real? Let me go inside.
One of your problems is that you don't know when to be quiet.
You know, I work all day. I come home, I want to relax and do this and that. Instead, I got to get yelled at like I'm one of the kids. If I come in the house too late, you won't let me in the house. It's like 12:30. Sometimes when I don't have a ride.
You got the man on a curfew?
Listen, and when I don't have a ride from work sometime and I get home any later than 12:30, 1 o'clock, I got to knock on the door and I got to bang on the door. Sometimes the police come, tell me I got to sleep somewhere else.
Or he could sleep on the bench
Miss
that I have on the
Ottinger,
porch.
seriously, you locked the man out
Well,
because
I
he's
do
coming
have
in.
a bench out
Miss
there.
Ottinger, let me tell you something. One of your problems is that you don't know when to be quiet. You're sitting here over talking me. That's why this man ran off with the ring and didn't tell you about it, because he's sick of you. Sick of all that yeah. That would take any man to the pawn shop.
She thought the courtroom would believe her story. One lie under oath was all it took to try to block a father from seeing his own child. But the moment the judge caught her deception, the entire tone of the courtroom changed. And trust me, the judge's reaction is something she definitely didn't expect. And just like that, her strategy backfired in real time.
Furious when this mother lied under oath to block the father from his own child, so he made sure justice was served instantly.
This is a couple of things that we need to deal with. First is entry of a paternity order. Mr. Jackson requested paternity testing. After repeated requirements of mother, she finally cooperated with it. Don't know why it took so long, but she certainly was not cooperative to begin with. Mr. Jackson was found to be the father. Are you objecting to entry of that paternity order, Ms. Pelto? I don't know if you did, but on May 31st of 2024, there's an order that says, per the sworn testimony of the defendant, your client, on May 31st, the plaintiff, Martell Jackson, is not the legal or biological father of the minor child. I don't know how she testified that he's not the biological father when, in fact, he is the biological father. So I'm just warning you, her word isn't particularly good right now, all right? The credibility is lacking.
When mother received the child back into her care, she had some concerns about the child's health and also took her in for some routine medical care that then led to a CPS investigation due to a diagnosis that the child had of bacterial diagnosis, which led to an investigation into abuse. She was advised through a safety plan not to allow the minor child to communicate with the father or enter into his care. She complied with CPS until that investigation was closed.
Oh, so what you're saying is they didn't substantiate?
They did not substantiate, Your Honor. And so we would just ask that the court would consider that when granting parenting time, for that time perhaps be supervised, knowing that there's been investigations by CPS and a history of domestic violence in the case.
I'm sorry, but first of all, CPS investigated and didn't find anything, okay? So I'm not going to use that against him. Second, he had the child, and then she did everything she could not to have him test, all right? She even testified that he's not the biological. I know she was there when she became pregnant, all right? And for her to come in and say that he's not the biological father is very bothersome, basically contemptuous at times. You can say whatever the reasons are, but I can't sit here and say, oh no, I guess he must have the child, even though there's no evidence of it. All right. Because that's what the mom is kind of trying to do, is make me make that finding. And I don't have any evidence of it. I get this stuff all the time where people come in and claim he's a bad guy. CPS is investigating. They didn't find anything. Mr. Jackson, you can see the child this Saturday from 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock. All right. Okay. Just bear with me. All right. Just so that she's used to you again. All right. You've been out of her life and it's not your fault. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, later.
So that's how the story ended. But honestly, stories like this are becoming more common than people realize. A father almost lost access to his own child because of a lie under oath, until the judge stepped in and shut it down immediately.
You had something to say to me? I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it is. Something along the lines of you wanting to break up with me.
What are you talking about?
I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I actually, I don't.
Yeah, you actually do.
No, I really don't.
I was listening the entire time upstairs. I know everything that you guys just said. I don't even know why you're lying about it at this point.
That doesn't make sense.
You've been here for like 30 minutes talking to him about being a sugar baby.
You've been upstairs listening the entire time?
Why are you here still? That's the thing.
I mean, I'm hanging out. I'm talking.
You're hanging out and you're talking. You don't even know his last name. You're here to return the dog, get the check for both of us, and leave.
This is so ridiculous. Why is what is the purpose of all of this?
This is obviously to set you up to see if you're going to be faithful to me or not, and you failed. You failed, miserably.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew something was wrong.
You went along with all of it. Why didn't you say anything? You went along with everything. You're still here.
I did say something.
So this is actually a test that we're doing. As JP was telling you, we were listening and watching everything from upstairs.
Right.
Don't worry about the cameras.
Don't worry about the cameras.
We just want you to be able to have a 2-minute conversation.
This gold digger popped her balloon when the man revealed his deal breaker. She tried justifying herself, but the man's response would leave you shocked.
Miracle?
Yes.
How old are you?
43.
And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I'm looking for an asset and not a liability.
Name and age?
Alana, I'm 40.
Okay. And Alana, why did you end up popping your balloon?
At first, I popped my balloon because just off initial attraction, I tried to make it work. I ain't gonna lie. You seem very frail. Not gonna hold you. But after further talking about what you want, I'm not sure why anybody as a man in your supposed stature would even care about what a woman's putting into you exactly. I'm not sure. And I'm kind of confused at that. And so with that confusion, it just caused me to say, no, because I don't want to pour into you. Your cup should runneth over.
I get that. But once again, if we're a team, it's 2 people in, not 1 people in. And you're talking like it's 1 person. So yeah, you're definitely not my type.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more real cases like this where the truth eventually comes out, hit subscribe and stick around, because the next story we're covering might surprise you even more.